Buster, what are you doing? We don't lick the dirt. No licking the dirt. Hey there, Prairie Plant Girl here. I'm Buster. It's the 15th of October. I'm still in shirt sleeves in the garden. Can you believe it? What a beautiful autumn we've had here in Saskatchewan, Canada. But as you can probably tell by the state of affairs behind me here, we have had our frosts. Our season is done. I didn't quite get out and get all my tomatoes picked before the big frost came and took the plants. Those tomatoes have frozen, so they're no good. They'll just be compost now. So most of my garden is cleaned up and put away now, or in the process of getting put away. I do have a few carrots. You might be able to see the little bit of green right there. That's some carrots growing there that I have to remember to bring a watering can out and water once in a while. And I still have cauliflower going behind me here. Just harvested a really nice big head of purple cauliflower a few days ago. I don't know if I took a photo. I'll look. If I have a photo, I'll show it to you. And I have another big head there. There's a few small plants that should be heading up soon, so if this weather continues like it's supposed to, then we should have a few more harvests of cauliflower with any luck. The frost doesn't bother them at all. The other thing I still have in my garden is potatoes. Lots of potatoes that need to be harvested yet, and sweet potatoes. So a few things left, like I said, to harvest would be the cauliflower, the carrots, the potatoes, and the sweet potatoes. Today I'm going to work on potatoes because I'm completely out in the house, and all of those root vegetables are just fine to stay in the ground even when we're getting these freezing cold nights, but they'll be fine until the ground is ready to freeze solid. And the cauliflower is pretty cold tolerant, so it can stay out as well. But I'm going to do some pots. I have 5 small pots of potatoes. We'll see what we get out of them. The smaller pots don't always do real great for me, but it's still a few more potatoes than I had going into the season. So let's get those harvested quick so I can have potatoes in the house again. All right, so I just brought out my homemade sieve and a bucket for the soil to go in. Oh, I didn't grab a bucket to put the potatoes in. Let me go grab something and I'll be right back. That'll be better. Something to put the potatoes in. All right, let's throw my gloves on here real quick. It's a little windy out today, so hopefully the audio is not too bad. I'm hoping the greenhouse is giving us a little bit of shelter from my mic. So these pots here are 1 Caribe potato, and they are planted June 26th. So each of them I just planted 1 seed potato in. I'm just going to pull the stem out. You can see it's been killed back by frost and it was starting to die back. Dump it in here and see if we got anything. So as long as we get more than 1 potato, we're ahead of the game. Oh, we're ahead of the game already. Hopefully there's more than that, but these little pots don't always grow as well. I don't always get them watered real well. They're harder to keep the moisture levels nice in the pots. But I do find keeping the pots so they're not in direct sun and heat and baking on the potatoes can help in a smaller pot situation. So somewhere where the plant's getting lots of sun and heat, but the pot is maybe a little bit more shaded. Maybe there was just 2 potatoes in here. It's a little tiny sucker. Let's look. Oh, 3. All right, I'm up by 2 now. Looks like that's all that was in that pot. Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna dump this. So this pot was the exact same thing, 1 Caribe, June 26th. Oh, this plant doesn't wanna get rid of the soil. So there's 1 little potato stuck to the roots. In here. Oh, we got a couple already. So there's 3, plus that 1 tiny one. I think that's all that's in that little pile there. Maybe a couple. These are mushy. there's anything else in here. But, oh, there is. Good thing I kept looking. So 4 out of that pot. This bucket's really wet. I can't believe, oh, 5. Can't believe how wet these are. I haven't actually watered these in at least a week, I'd say, but plants are dead. I'm not finding anything else in here. Oh, that's it. 5, I think I counted over that one. Ugh. Wind's blowing. There was a worm in there. Where'd it go? These pots had, I think it was a combination of potting soil and compost. So that out of the way. So these pots have purple Prairie potatoes in them as well, and they each had 2 potatoes. So taller pot, but narrower. They probably held the same amount of soil. But I put twice as many potatoes in them. So let's see how that turned out in comparison. If it's better to plant just the one in a pot this size. They're smaller potatoes coming out of here. These are just sitting on the top, or they were hooked on the roots. Okay, so that looks like all of it's just sitting kind of at the top. So I got 4, we'll say little ones. There's this little teeny tiny, but those are pretty small compared to these potatoes that I was pulling out of the other pots. What did I say, 4? Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's more. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's another one right here, 9. Oh my. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. When did I say I planted this one? June 26th. Oh, so these were all done the same day. I thought they were different. What was I up to there? 12? Couldn't have been. Was it 12? I lost count. I'm just mixing them all together. This is a lot drier, this pot. There's a couple more little guys, another bigger one. And again, it wasn't any special mix I put in. It was just kind of whatever soil and compost was hanging around when I filled the pots. So, but I did them the same day. So, oh, there's another potato. Maybe I should have sieved that more. I did them the same day, so they should have had close to the same treatment when they planted. And this guy, so same thing, 2 purple Prairie, June 26th. And I think I told you it's October 15th, so these have been in here for quite a while. So there's one right on the top there. These look like they were topped off with a really rough compost on the top there. Okay, I can see more sitting down lower, but that's what came out of there was one and that tiny baby. Two, 3, 4, 5. And then a bunch of little, it's kind of interesting how those are growing together. So 5 kind of countables, and then these other little guys, which we will still eat. Don't think, because I'm not counting them in my count, that I don't think these tiny potatoes are delicious. They will get used. There's another little guy. I can see there's more in here already. This pot's actually kind of misshapen, probably from the potatoes. 5, I said, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know there was a bunch of little guys in there. I could see them. It's kind of a crazy, if you can see the crazy shape of that. Each of these little guys out of here. Another worm. Oh, I think I saw another worm in there. I don't want to squeeze the worms against the sieve here. Here it is. Pretty sure that's all that was in there. See what these say. Do they tell you? It says 5 gallon. So these must be around 5 gallon pails, all of these that I'm emptying. So once again, two seed potatoes went in on June 26th. That's what came off the top was 5, little potatoes there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couple little guys. And again, I think this was just like kind of really rough compost siftings that weren't fully decomposed, obviously, that I just put on top as kind of like a mulch. And then this would be the real soil here. You can just see the difference in it. I did see potatoes when I was dumping. So where'd they go? 6, 7. Did you count that one? 8. I saw one there. 9. I think that's all that's in there. There's too much soil under the sieve now. It's not going through at all. But looks like that's all that was in there. Wow. Well, 8 seed potatoes, and I had over 2 dozen, I think, must have been potatoes in there. I didn't actually keep track of it all in my head there, but pretty good return. I'd say I got at least 3 good potatoes, like good, decent sized potatoes for each seed potato, and then a lot of these little guys, which will be delicious. So I'm happy with that. For, just shows you what you could grow just on a balcony or, in a very small space. You don't need a lot of space even to grow a few potatoes and just have a few nice fresh potatoes. It's not going to get you through the year. It'll give you a few nice fresh potatoes, which I enjoy. So thanks for coming along with me on this kind of breezy potato harvest day. I hope things are going well in your garden and you're able to get out there and either be planting your cool weather crops if you're a little further south than me, or getting the garden tidied up and packed away for winter if you're in a climate like myself. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.